Hello everyone. Okay, Yaz is the model for this. This is how to take a photo for your assessment, okay? And basically what we want to do is we want to see what you look like from left to right side, front to back, and sitting. Now, we cannot tell you everything from these photos, but we're going to basically put a grid across them. You may have seen it before, and we're going to be able to see whether your shoulders are out, whether you've got scoliosis, so S-bending in your spine, whether you've got one hip higher than the other. We're going to look at all these different things so that we can give you as much feedback as possible with your assessment and try to guide you, okay? Obviously, once again, with limitations, but this is the best we've got. So we just want to show you how to do it so that we get the best photos, because if you take a photo way up high, we're going to have way too much error. If it's way too low, we're going to get way too much error as well. We need you being square on, okay? So we're going to put the back to the camera here, but I want to get down to center line with basically around the belly button area. So when I go to take a photo with Yaz, I want to get it so that I'm around about right in the middle there, okay? And we want it on normal. We don't want you to zoom in or zoom out. Just do it on the normal setting and take a photo from there, okay? Same thing, we'll get you to turn around, Yaz. And that's it. And you want people to stand, you want them to stand as they feel comfortable, okay? Not to be standing how they think they need to stand. It's how you feel comfortable, okay? Now, if you need to do this yourself, you can do your timer lapse on the camera and just do your best to set up a little bit of a tripod type situation. Use whatever you have to, put it on top of a stool, lean it on something, just so you get it around about this height, so around the sacrum here, which if we go through to the front is going to line up about with the belly button, that center of gravity of the body. All right, so same thing here. And you can see I get down on one knee, and that's about perfect where I need to be. And you know, funnily enough, as I look at Yaz right now, just as an interesting, I can actually see that we've got differences going on with the shoulders here, but have a look at the gap here versus the gap here. So I know that when we put a grid on her, we're probably going to see a left high hip, because I think that is her high hip. And you can even see the line here with the top. All right, so that's already how we can start guiding you on what could be causing that. It's hard to treat it, but we can guide you so that you can either go to someone or you know more about yourself, okay? These things can be sometimes a little bit depressing, but really, really important. If we don't know what we're starting with, we don't know how to guide you, okay? And then Yaz to the side. Same thing, just getting to people to stand. You don't have to stand like a soldier or anything. Stand as you feel comfortable. Look forward at like a spot on the wall that's straight ahead. And same thing, trying to get in around that point where I'm around that sort of the hip height, and taking a photo there, and then flipping around the other way, Yaz, and we go there, because you'll be surprised, we will pick up, and try to even square up with the wall and stuff here as well. Okay, and with seated, try to find something like a bench like this. We obviously don't want a backrest because it's going to actually cover what we need to see. Here we've got a black bench and black pants. Probably better if we have different color, but not a biggie, we can figure that out. But sitting, it can be very, very different to what we see in standing. So this is super important. In this case, we only really need to see the back. I'm not so interested about the front. The back will do the job. And also probably with something to keep in mind, we want the hair up out of the way, because then we can see more with your neck and shoulders as well. But for now, that's fine. All right, so same thing with this one. Same thing, you probably even want to get a little bit lower and just get square on, and nearly trying to get square with around about here, because that's nearly that midline, okay? It's a bit different to standing, you get a bit lower, and Yaz looking up, like looking at the wall, so that's it, looking straight ahead. And you can even have your arms down by your side there a bit, Yaz, too, like just that's it. So replace there, because that can even show us things as well. And then take a photo there. So we've got front, back, side, side, and sitting. For now, that will give us plenty of information to help guide you along with all the other parts of your assessment. And yeah, hopefully we can guide you massively, I guess, where you are in the world and where you've been with treatment, and go from there. So you will see an example of this in the screening, so you get a bit of an idea of what you can expect to get back from us with all these photos, okay?